All right, let's unpack this. For today's deep dive, we're getting into the world of Lord of the Mysteries, or, LOTM. Our mission, really, is to figure out how this novel manages to fuse so many things together. You've got dark fantasy, steampunk, and this deep forensic mystery vibe, and it's all set against this backdrop that feels like a really grim Victorian-era Europe.
It's fascinating, right? Because that genre blend isn't just for show. Every single element, it reinforces the story's core tension. You've got this street-level detective work happening alongside magic,
Yeah.
but the real threat, the thing hanging over everything, is this Lovecraft-style cosmic horror.
That creeping dread.
Exactly. That feeling that humans are just insignificant, and it's all tied together by this really dangerous and mysterious power system.
And the setting itself is just brilliant for that mix. I mean, it's easy to get lost in the magic, but what really grounds the story is that gritty Victorian feel.
Right.
You have steampunk tech and these rigid class structures right next to, well, these huge conspiratorial churches and secret societies.
Monsters in the fog, literally.
Right, so the danger isn't just magical, it's social, it's systemic.
And right into that world steps our protagonist, Klein Moretti. He gets pulled into all this mystical stuff completely by accident after a ritual goes, well, completely sideways. And he suddenly awakens this profound, very strange ability. He can access a place he calls the mysterious gray fog.
Which is like his sanctuary, right? This place suspended above an endless sea.
It's his sanctuary, but it's also his biggest secret, his power source.
So it's his lifeline, but also his greatest vulnerability. If this is such a paranoid world, what are the risks of even using it? It's not just a safe space.
Precisely. Using it means constantly risking exposure, and in this society, showing off extraordinary powers is basically a death sentence. And that brings us to the core mechanic of the whole story, the paths of Beyonders.
Okay, this is where it gets really compelling for me. How do you actually acquire power? It's not just, traditional spellcasting, is it?
No, it's much more intense. You gain power by literally consuming these extraordinary potions. And each potion is tied to one of 22 specific paths. And these aren't just skill trees, they're more like philosophies. You have the seer, the thief, the tyrant, the sun, and for Klein, the path of the fool.
So you're literally ingesting your fate.
You are.
But that's where the tension really ratchets up. I mean, consuming them is incredibly risky. It's not a smooth upgrade path.
Not at all. It's a constant fight for your sanity. The sources are really clear on this. If you advance too quickly, or if your mind just can't handle the power you've ingested, you risk losing your mind. You descend into madness. It's not just losing powers, it's losing yourself. Because Klein is always walking that tightrope on the path of the fool.
And that need to manage his sanity and gather information, it connects the power system right back to the detective elements. Since he can't trust anyone, he uses that gray fog to create his secret group, the Tarot Club.
And this is where the writing just shines. Klein uses the ethereal setting of the fog to appear to his members as the fool. He projects this image of an otherworldly, all-knowing deity sitting at the head of this ethereal table.
It's the ultimate bluff. They see him as this ancient, powerful god, but they have no idea he's just an ordinary guy trying to survive.
Exactly. And the club becomes his information network, his allies, and really the heart of the storytelling.
It drives all those themes of hidden identities and investigation.
So at the end of the day, what you get is this masterful synthesis of slow, clever power progression, dark mystery, and that creeping cosmic horror. All of it wrapped up in this gritty world where the biggest danger is, a lot of the time, your own mind.
Right. So let's leave you with this final thought. We know this world is filled with these ancient beings, old gods, and gods who shouldn't be worshipped, who seem to pull the strings. So here's the question. How much of Klein's progress is actually his own achievement, his own destiny? And how much of it is just an inevitable, carefully staged descent into madness?